Neil is in Uxbridge. Neil, good evening.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well. How can I help you, Neil?
Yeah, well, it is. As I said to your producer there, I started working for a company around about this time last year through an agency, and I loved the job. It was absolutely brilliant. And like I say, it was agency, and then the company I was working for offered me a full-time position. That was in September last year.
Sorry, so this is the end user company employed you directly, so you're no longer employed through the agency.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So that was in September last year.
Yep.
But that was on a 6-month probation period. Everything was lovely. I loved the job. It was the best job. I'm 57. I loved the job. But then at Christmas, I went through a few mental health problems, and I was on medication. And when people are saying at New Year, "Oh, we'll give up this, we'll give up that," I quit my medication. So I came off the medication. Everything was lovely. And then in February, everything went upside down. My partner finished me, blah, blah, blah. And to cut a long story short, I had to go back on the medication. So I'd had 2 weeks off work with the company no longer agency. I had a sick note that expired on the 24th of March. Because I was on this 6-month probation period, they sacked me on the 20th of March.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Neil. Neil, what do you do? Don't name your employer, but tell me what you do.
I did powder coat painting.
So you did?
It was like spray painting.
Spray painting, okay. On
Yeah.
what? On cars?
It was a lot of work for Network Rail, and I absolutely loved it. I loved my job.
Okay, so I will summarise the law for you here. Do you happen to know if you qualify as disabled? I can ask you some questions to establish that if you're not sure.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay. So you said you have mental health problems. Are they ongoing mental health problems? Or recurring?
I've been on sertraline for 5 years.
Do you mean cetrilipine?
No, that's what I'm on now.
Okay, I don't.
I think the one it's sertraline.
Okay, I haven't heard of that. But is it cetrilipine is for depression? Do you suffer from depression?
Yes. Well, that's what I'm on now.
Okay. How long's that lasted? How long have you been suffering from depression?
Oh, I found my partner dead in bed in 2019.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry. So for several years.
Yeah, I can laugh about it now, but it wasn't funny at the time.
Yeah. If you weren't on the medication, Neil, do you know how badly you'd be affected?
I was absolutely fine. I wasn't fine when I decided to quit the sertraline at New Year. I thought I was fine, and then my current relationship broke down, and then I went back to work, and then I did go on the sick.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the law is here, because you do have protections if you qualify as disabled. To qualify as disabled, you have to suffer from a physical or mental health condition, and depression certainly qualifies as a mental health condition that has lasted or is likely to last for more than 12 months. Well, it has lasted for more than 12 months because it's been since 2009, 2010, you said. And ignoring the effects of medication, so we pretend that you're not taking any medication, that's the artificial exercise tribunals go through. Is it something that would have more than a trivial impact on your ability to carry out normal day-to-day activities? Now, if the answer to that is yes, you are disabled. And if you are disabled, then your employer has to make reasonable adjustments for you, which will normally mean giving you extra long periods off sick, giving you extra consideration. Dismissing you after 2 years' absence is almost certainly going to be held to be disability discrimination. So I think, assuming you qualify as disabled, Neil, you do have a claim there. I'm not going to go into any more detail, Neil, just because of time, but I wish you well. I would go and speak to a no-win, no-fee solicitor. The firm I always recommend for this sort of thing to do with depression and mental health issues is Didlaw, DIDLAW. I know they offer half-hour free consultation, so give Didlaw a ring. And if they think you've got a good case, they will talk to you about funding options.